Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, October 21. Government has set guidelines for the operations of funeral homes and mortuaries as part of plans to intensify Jamaica's readiness for the Ebola virus. The guidelines are contained in a handbook which was issued to the president of the Funeral Directors Association, Winston Roman, on Tuesday. The handbook specifies how to care and store bodies and outlines principles governing embalming, record keeping, and solid waste disposal. Ebola is a highly contagious virus which can be transmitted from a dead body. The guidelines also make it mandatory for operators of funeral homes to provide adequate protective clothing for their employees and train them to remove that protective clothing properly.
We want to ensure that the accepted standards are being utilized to prevent any kind of transmission of infections. The purpose of the guidelines really is to formalize the system and ensure that all operators are aware of the protocols, as well as the advice that should be given to family members and others involved in burials to reduce their exposure to infectious diseases.
In the meantime, the health minister will be leading a delegation to Cuba to seek support in light of the threat of Ebola. Meanwhile, healthcare professionals at the island's ports will soon receive additional temperature sensing machines to detect if travelers have a fever. On Friday, Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson handed over 4 of the handheld machines to the quarantine department of the Norman Manley International Airport. The machines, which were donated by the Prime Minister's husband, Harold Miller, cost between $200 and $300.
We have ordered a number of additional machines that will come in, and we have had some commitments from both Food for the Poor and other institutions that they are willing to help to increase the number of these machines.
Discussions are also ongoing with a corporate entity for a larger scanner at ports to deal with the large volume of cruise ship passengers. In the meantime, the Health Ministry is also intensifying its Ebola training sessions across the country. Sessions have already been completed at the Norman Manley and Sangster International Airports.
I went through a session on Ebola with the NMIL workers. So we are continuing. We have a full training schedule to include the health sector and other sectors. We have also started with the Jamaica Hotel and Tourism Association group. So it's a wide cross-section, and of course our emergency service workers, the first responders, are also on that schedule, and it's island-wide.
233 individuals were recognized for their contribution to nation building at the annual National Honors and Awards on Heroes Day. 8 persons received the Order of Jamaica at the ceremony, which was held at King's House. The Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander was conferred on 36 individuals, while 51 persons were conferred with an OD in the officer class. The largest group comprised of persons receiving honors for meritorious and long and faithful service. Meanwhile, the Badge of Honor for Gallantry went to 11-year-old Tony Ann Miller for rescuing 2 brothers who were trapped in a burning house in 2013. Corporal Octavia Brooks of the Jamaica Defence Force received the Medal of Honor for Gallantry for rescuing 3 ladies from the Rio Cobra along the Bogwalk Gorge. Corporal Everton Henry of the Jamaica Constabulary Force also received a Medal of Honor for Gallantry after he disarmed a gunman and saved the life of a colleague. Woman Constable Shireen Bailey was also honoured for assisting a gunshot victim. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller used her Heroes Day message to assure Jamaicans that government is taking the chikungunya and Ebola viruses seriously. The Prime Minister said the government was doing everything possible to prevent the Ebola virus from entering Jamaica, even as it deals with the CHIKV outbreak.
The CHIKV health emergency presents all of us with the opportunity to be modern-day heroes and heroines in our own right. In this regard, the fight to ensure the health of the nation can only be won if we all display personal responsibility in our homes, workplaces, and communities.
In the meantime, opposition leader Andrew Holness used his Heroes Day message to salute ordinary Jamaicans who display heroic acts by working hard and contributing to national development.
The challenges we face as a country may seem overwhelming at times, and our efforts are sometimes frustrated. But we must never give up our faith and belief that things can be better. We must never lose our conviction to make things better.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.